Taylor Swift fans pay $25 for garbage from outside wedding. Imagine this, thousands of Swifties packed outside Madison Square Garden, hearts racing as they waited for the magical moment when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce tied the knot. Neon lights blazing, cheers echoing through the New York night. But when the party ended, what was left behind? Not VIP tickets or selfies, but garbage. Yes, literal street trash carefully packaged into tiny transparent cubes and sold for $25 each. And the craziest part? Fans fought to buy it all, selling out in hours. Hey everyone, welcome to the story that will make you shake your head and keep scrolling at the same time. If you're a true Swiftie or just love wild pop culture moments, hit that like button right now and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss updates on Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and the latest viral entertainment news. How on earth did trash become a hot collector's item? Let's break down the full story together. That unforgettable night of July 3rd, 2026, Madison Square Garden hosted the lavish wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. The event everyone had been waiting for went off in spectacular fashion. Blake Lively and other celebrities in attendance, confetti flying, and Taylor's songs filling the air. But outside the venue, after the crowds dispersed, the streets were littered with party leftovers. Cigarette butts, bottle caps, straws, and even a random ovulation test kit. Normally swept away by cleaners, this time someone saw opportunity. New York artist Justin Gignac, behind the New York City Garbage Project, hit the streets. He handpicked the most meaningful pieces of trash from around MSG, sealed them in small clear cubes, and stamped them with Justin T. Married, July 3rd, 26-inch, echoing the electronic billboards that lit up the garden after the ceremony. The description? Pure Swiftie bait. There's garbage on the floor after the party. A direct nod to the opening line of Taylor's 2017 hit, New Year's Day. Brilliant marketing. Price? Just $25. But the emotional value? Priceless for the obsessed. Stock sold out fast. Fans from around the world paid up for their piece of history. Some got cigarette butts, others bottle caps, fabric scraps, or even a lost AirPod. Another seller offered bags of MSG Air. The story exploded across social media, trending everywhere from X to TikTok and Instagram. But let's pause. Why would Swifties pay for garbage? This isn't just trash. It's a symbol. For millions, Taylor isn't just a singer. She's woven into their lives. Her songs carried them through breakups, new love, dreams, and milestones. Her fairy tale wedding to NFL star Travis Kelce felt like a modern legend come true. Not invited to the party. No problem. Owning a cube of trash from the venue made them feel close. That curiosity and connection is what makes this story so powerful. Picture yourself as a hardcore Swiftie. You've memorized every album, attended multiple eras tour shows, and built a collection of rare vinyls. Suddenly there's a chance to own something touched by that historic night, even if it's garbage. The psychology of fandom is fascinating. Celebrity worship can create incredibly deep emotional bonds. To some, these cubes aren't trash. They're cultural artifacts, like concert memorabilia or celebrity auction items. Now, for the deeper layer, what did Taylor and Travis think? No official statement yet, but the entertainment world is buzzing. Critics call it the peak of absurd fandom capitalism. Others praise it as pure New York creativity. Justin Gignac has sold city garbage as art for years with great success. This time, the timing was perfect. Taylor Swift's wedding was the biggest cultural magnet of the year. Quick teaser to keep you watching *, wait until you hear about one of the most expensive cubes sold and the wild story behind it. But first, drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you buy Taylor Swift wedding trash for $25? Share below. Is this ultimate fan dedication or total madness? Let's keep going. Back to the action. This sale sparked debate. Some protested it as insulting to fans. Others laughed and checked out immediately. Listings vanished. Some cubes popped up on resale markets for even higher prices. It mirrored sneaker drops or NFT hype. Worthless items became valuable through storytelling. What makes this so captivating? It taps into the irrational side of human nature. We all crave a piece of something bigger than ourselves, whether it's a concert ticket, band tee, or wedding garbage. In the social media age, this tale spread like wildfire. Unboxing videos racked up millions of views. Reactions poured in envy, judgment, and FOMO. The comment sections lit up with energy. The payoff climax asterisk, this proves pop culture today has no limits. Taylor Swift isn't just an artist anymore. She's a global phenomenon driving economies, emotions, and even street trash. Her union with Travis wasn't just a wedding. It was a cultural event blending music, sports, and fandom into one epic night. The garbage, proof of narrative power. One small cube tells thousands of stories. Swifties standing for hours outside MSG, singing together, hoping for a glimpse of the happy couple. So what's the takeaway? In an increasingly digital world, physical objects, even trash, still hold magic. They connect us to unrepeatable moments. For Taylor Swift, it was a beautiful wedding night. For fans, it's becoming legend. For Justin Gignac, it's genius business. Before we wrap up, one more time. Smash that like if this blew your mind, comment your opinion down below, and subscribe for more viral news, deep dives, and non-stop updates on Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and the wild world of entertainment. Share this with your fellow Swifties too. Let's see what they think. Picking up right where we left off, that $25 cube of wedding garbage isn't just a quirky story. It's a mirror reflecting how far modern fandom has evolved in 2026. After the initial sellout frenzy, the internet didn't stop buzzing. Resellers on platforms like eBay and Etsy started flipping the cubes for $50, $100, even $200. One collector claimed their cube contained a slightly crumpled receipt from a nearby coffee shop dated exactly July 3rd, with what looked like a Swift-related doodle on the back. True or not, the myth grew bigger than the product itself. Let's talk psychology and sociology for a moment. Experts in fan studies point out that this behavior stems from parasocial relationships taken to the extreme. Swifties don't just listen to Taylor. They live through her lyrics, her relationships, her triumphs and heartbreaks. The wedding to Travis Kelce represented the ultimate happy ending in a career full of deeply personal storytelling. Being shut out from the actual event created a vacuum. Buying the trash filled it. It's the same reason people camp out for tour tickets or pay thousands for used stage props. Ownership creates belonging, but not everyone is on board. Critics slammed the artist for profiting off fans' devotion, calling it exploitative. This is what happens when celebrity culture commodifies everything. One commentator wrote, "Environmental voices joined in too. Turning street litter into paid collectibles sends a strange message in an era pushing sustainability." Yet defenders argue it's harmless art. Justin Gignac has always framed his work as commentary on consumerism and what we value. In this case, he turned literal waste into cultural treasure. The cubes even come with certificates of authenticity, proving they were sourced near MSG during the wedding chaos. Zoom in closer on the actual contents making headlines. One cube featured a glittery confetti piece mixed with cigarette ash, remnants of the massive outdoor celebrations. Another held a bottle cap from a brand rumored to be served inside. The ovulation test kit story went mega viral, sparking endless memes and conspiracy theories about which famous guest might have dropped it. Whether true or exaggerated, it fueled the fire. Social media algorithms loved it, pushing unboxing videos and reaction compilations to millions. TikTok creators staged dramatic reveals under moody lighting, slow-motion zooms on the debris, paired with Taylor's emotional ballads playing in the background. Pattern interrupt moments, sudden cuts to crowd footage outside the garden, quick zooms on excited fans waving signs, kept viewers hooked for full watch time. Now, imagine the long-term impact. This event could inspire copycats at future big weddings or concerts. What if someone starts selling grass from outside a major stadium after a championship game? Or coffee cups from a movie premiere? The line between memorabilia and trash has officially blurred. For Taylor's brand, it's double-edged. On one hand, it shows insane loyalty. On the other, it risks painting fans as obsessive. Taylor has always embraced her Swifties, calling them family. Will she address this? A subtle lyric reference in a future song? Or a classy social media post acknowledging the creativity? Let's add more tension here. While most buyers are genuine fans seeking connection, scalpers and trolls entered the mix fast. Fake cubes flooded secondary markets, some filled with random office trash. Authentication became a hot topic. Serious collectors now demand photos of the exact pickup location and timestamped evidence. This created an entire subcommunity debating real versus fake wedding garbage, complete with forensic-level analysis of New York street dirt composition. The drama only increased demand for verified pieces. Economically speaking, the ripple effects are fascinating. Small businesses near MSG reported temporary spikes in foot traffic from fans hunting their own souvenirs. Merch creators rushed out parody items. I bought trash at the wedding t-shirts sold out quickly. Even mainstream media outlets ran segments, interviewing buyers who traveled from other states just to stand where the party happened. One woman from California shared tearfully on camera, "I couldn't afford to fly in for the wedding, but holding this cube makes me feel like I was there." Moments like that humanize the absurdity and pull at heartstrings. Teaser for even more. Stick around because we're about to explore how this fits into Taylor Swift's larger empire and what it says about celebrity in the age of social media obsession. The payoff might surprise you. Diving deeper, Taylor Swift's cultural dominance in 2026 remains unmatched. From re-recording her catalog to billion-dollar tours and now this wedding spectacle, she commands attention like few others. Travis Kelce brings the sports crossover appeal, creating a power couple that transcends industries. Their relationship narrative, friends to lovers, public speculation, eventual private bliss, mirrors many of her best songs. The wedding trash saga perfectly caps that chapter. It's chaotic, funny, touching, and very human. Broader implications stretch far. In a fragmented media landscape, shared viral moments like this unite people. Whether laughing at the absurdity or defending the buyers, conversations happen across generations and borders. Parents explaining Swifties to kids, psychologists analyzing fandom on talk shows, marketers studying the virality for future campaigns. It proves that in 2026, authenticity, even messy, dirty authenticity, wins. Visualize the scene for a second. Night falls on New York. Cleanup crews arrive, but not before the artist scoops up history. Transparent cubes line up on his website like precious gems. Orders flood in from Tokyo, London, Sydney. Each purchase notification dings like a tiny victory for connection in a lonely digital world. That's the emotional core driving retention in this story. As supplies dwindled, prices climbed and stories multiplied. One buyer claimed their cube helped them bond with strangers online, forming a trash club group chat swapping theories about the wedding details no one else knows. Another turned theirs into a keychain, carrying a piece of Taylor's night everywhere. The creativity of fans knows no bounds. This phenomenon also raises questions about boundaries. How much is too much when it comes to idolizing celebrities? Where does admiration cross into overconsumption? These discussions add layers that keep audiences engaged long after the initial shock. Ultimate payoff asterisk at its heart. The $25 garbage sale celebrates the wild, imperfect beauty of fandom. Taylor Swift built her career on turning personal experiences into universal anthems. Her fans responded by turning sidewalk remnants into personal treasures. It's poetic in the strangest way. A full circle moment where the garbage on the floor after the party becomes part of the legend itself. What do you think happens next? Will more artists sell event trash? Will Taylor drop a surprise song referencing it? Drop your predictions in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive continuation, like, share, and subscribe for part 3 or more exclusive breakdowns. Hit the bell, more insane pop culture stories are coming. Building straight on from the deeper implications, the aftermath of this $25 garbage sale has turned into a full-blown cultural case study. Within 48 hours of the initial launch, the New York City garbage website crashed multiple times from overwhelming traffic. Justin Gignac reportedly hinted at producing a limited second batch, sparking even more frenzy. Scalpers were already advertising authenticated cubes with QR codes linking to supposed sourcing videos. Meanwhile, mainstream news outlets from CNN to BBC picked up the story, interviewing psychologists, marketing experts, and everyday Swifties. One particularly compelling angle is the global reach. Fans in Indonesia, Brazil, and South Korea shared unboxing videos with subtitles, translating the emotional connection across languages. A Swiftie in Jakarta posted a heartfelt clip explaining how Taylor's music helped her through tough times, and owning a piece of the wedding felt like participating in the joy. These personal stories multiplied virality exponentially. Algorithms pushed related content, old era's tour clips, Travis Kelce highlights, and Taylor's love songs, creating an endless loop that kept millions watching. Let's zoom in on the visual storytelling potential. Picture this in a video. Dramatic slow-motion shots of confetti mixing with street litter at night. Quick cuts to excited fans holding up their cubes under ring lights. Pattern interrupts with sudden tempo changes. Upbeat party music cutting to a soft piano version of New Year's Day. Voiceover builds suspense. What would you do to feel closer? These techniques maximize retention, turning a simple news item into compelling narrative entertainment. Fan reactions split into fascinating camps. Hardcore defenders called it beautiful dedication. If it brings even a fraction of happiness, it's worth every penny. One viral tweet read. Memes flooded timelines showing Taylor laughing at the idea or Travis tossing a football made of trash. On the flip side, critics roasted the consumerism. Threads on Reddit dissected the ethics. Is it harmless fun or symptomatic of late-stage capitalism where even waste has value? Heated debates in comment sections kept engagement sky-high for days. Economically, the ripple effects extended further. Delivery services saw spikes in New York as international orders poured in. Small merch creators capitalized instantly with garbage gang hoodies and "I bought trash" mugs. Even stock prices for companies loosely associated with Taylor or the NFL saw minor bumps from increased search interest. Data analysts noted search volume for Taylor Swift wedding and related terms hit record highs, proving once again her unmatched influence on internet culture. Now, for the human side that tugs at the heart. Many buyers aren't wealthy collectors. They're regular people sacrificing lunch money or skipping small luxuries for this tiny connection. One mother shared how she bought a cube for her teenage daughter who battles anxiety. The story went mega viral with thousands of supportive comments. These moments remind us that behind the absurdity lies genuine emotion. Taylor Swift has built a career championing vulnerability and community. Her fans mirror that by finding community in unexpected places, even shared ownership of street debris. Midsection teaser to hold attention *, keep watching because we're heading into the bigger picture. How this event reflects shifts in celebrity culture, potential responses from Taylor herself, and surprising long-term consequences that no one saw coming. The climax payoff delivers real insight. Expanding on celebrity culture in 2026, boundaries between stars and fans have never been thinner thanks to social media. Taylor has masterfully navigated this by sharing just enough while protecting her privacy. The wedding itself was relatively low-key for such massive stars, fueling public curiosity even more. The trash sale accidentally satisfied some of that hunger. It's almost like the universe provided an unconventional bridge. Travis Kelce, known for his outgoing personality, might find the whole thing hilarious and lean into it on his podcast. Imagine a future episode where they lightheartedly discuss the phenomenon. Potential responses from the couple could shape the narrative. A subtle Instagram story acknowledging the creativity, or a charity angle where proceeds from future similar projects support causes Taylor cares about. Either way, it keeps the conversation alive. Music historians already speculate this could inspire lyrics down the line, turning real-life absurdity into art, which is very on-brand for Taylor. Broader societal reflections add depth. In an age of digital fatigue, physical souvenirs regain power. Holding something tangible from a historic event beats scrolling through photos. Yet it also highlights inequality. Not everyone can afford the $25 entry to participation. This sparks important talks about access in fandom spaces. Inclusivity versus exclusivity. Joy versus exploitation. Visual dynamism keeps energy high. Fast-paced montages of global fans reacting, interspersed with slower, reflective shots of empty MSG streets the morning after. Voiceover tempo shifts, accelerating during exciting sales data, slowing for emotional buyer stories. These production elements prevent drop-off and boost completion rates. Looking ahead, this could mark the start of a new memorabilia trend. Event organizers might partner with artists for official after-party residue collections, or it stays a one-off New York quirk. Either path, the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce wedding of 2026 will be remembered not just for romance, but for this unforgettable trash-to-treasure chapter. The ultimate satisfying payoff. This story proves that in the attention economy, narrative beats everything. Ordinary garbage became extraordinary through storytelling, timing, and emotional resonance. Taylor built her empire on turning life into lyrics. Fans responded by turning life's leftovers into legacy. It's messy, funny, touching, and utterly human. The perfect encapsulation of modern pop culture. What's your final take? Would this make you buy in, or is it too much? Comment below with your hottest take. If this continuation kept you hooked, give it a thumbs up, share with friends, and subscribe for future deep dives into music, sports crossovers, and viral phenomena. Bell icon on for notifications. Continuing directly from the broader reflections, the legacy of this $25 wedding garbage sale is already cementing itself as one of the most talked about pop culture footnotes of 2026. Weeks after the initial sellout, the story refuses to die. Podcasts dissect it for hours, late-night shows crack jokes, and academic circles begin referencing it in papers about digital age fandom. What started as street litter has become a symbol of our times, where scarcity, storytelling, and celebrity